think about that, Laura G?
Things have changed, Janelle, I believe. Yeah, but small. I'm taking small steps. Because, you know, funny enough, hearing you speak about, you know, the media and Newsnight and ITV and all these channels that's been covering this story and all the newspapers that's been covering this story, you know, I'm not even looking at it from even that angle. I'm looking at it as a mother of a son. And, you know, if that was to happen to my child and the persistence that the Lawrences kept up, you know, to get this justice, they knew, they believed in their heart of hearts what happened. And basically, they went ahead to prove it. So, it's small steps. It's small steps. There's many.
That was a secret camera that was lodged into their flat to see how
eggs,
which couldn't originally be used in court.
No, but that was. I'm sure that was used from back then. I remember seeing that.
Yes, if I remember right,
in the 90s, I remember seeing relax and say, and you know, yeah, we've got justice. There's a long way to go for real, proper justice.
What about the other 3 men? What do you think? I mean, I read in the papers today because there were talks that the budgets were actually going to be cut, and the Stephen Lawrence case was actually going to be closed at one point because of the budget cuts. There wasn't enough manpower to continue to keep researching, and then this all came the other day and it's brought everything back up to light again, and they're still actually saying that the police are under extreme pressure in having to serve the community and what they're supposed to do, and all these budget cuts are actually going to be giving them less manpower to have specialist investigation teams to look at particular unsolved crime and events. But there's still 3 men at large.
Yes, there are.
What needs to be happening to them? And do you think the 2 men were sentenced fairly? Because they were actually sentenced at the time of what their age would have been when they'd done the crime. My thought is, but they lied.
Yes.
And they lied consistently.
They lied for 18 years. They should have probably got a year for each year.
And their parents lied and swore on oath.
Many people, that's the thing about it, you see. Many people have lied around this. It starts from the top. It doesn't just start from the boys and their mother and the prosecution and the police that didn't investigate the case properly, or it goes up and up and up and up and up.
Yes, one of the things that I remember is that is it Jamie? I forgot his surname now. I need to get this up. His father was highly connected to the police. That's not really been mentioned this time round. But in the original documentaries that came out, they said that his father actually worked for the police in the sense of kept the police quiet, because their family are well-known criminals within the drug trade, and it was allegedly said that, you know, certain policemen were getting little packages to keep quiet, etc., etc. Now, this time round, they just said he had an affiliation with the police. So even the original documentary work that came out before, a lot of that information is now being diluted, so we cannot focus on those types of topics or questions that need to be answered. But it does really make you... I mean, when we watched the Panorama last week and the ITN news special, those boys had days and weeks to get rid of evidence. In fact, there was a photographer that camped out in a flat opposite one of the main culprits live and took photographs, and he photographed them taking out black bin bags and all sorts of things. You know what? You see all of this information, all this kind of information at this stage, to me, it doesn't even really seem relevant, personally, because this is something that's happened. It's been thrown up in our faces time and time again. The details of this kind of thing is just irrelevant to me. I don't watch these programs. I don't watch them kind of, you know, Newsnight and all them
I don't even really watch TV.
Yeah.
And this, you know, all this kind of frenzy. I'm looking at it from ground level, basically.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And you know, I just think that, you know, we're kind of in that time now of our lives that we're living in a world where there's going to be many things presented to us via TV, newspapers, all kinds of ways. There's going to be many things, and it's going to get us riled up, because that's what it's designed to do. And I would rather prefer to just basically, you know, accept the truth of me, of who I am. You understand? Because nobody can't take that away. Nobody can't botch that up. Nobody can't, you know, get no wrong evidence about that. You understand?
Yes.
Nobody can't do that. And so that to me, that's the main thing that needs to be happening right now, is just knowing the truth about who we are, mate.